We're looking not so much at floodwaters as maybe icy roads tomorrow morning.
That's right, Brian. Not only these cold temperatures, but we are preparing for what could be the biggest winter storm that we've seen all winter. And that, of course, coming during a winter when we've seen a small handful of them. Now, I wanted to take one more look at these low temperatures that we saw this morning because they were the third coldest temperatures that we've seen all winter right here in Austin. We got down to 24 degrees, 19, though, the low from Burnett to Georgetown. San Saba, we saw a creek bottom on one of the LCRA gauges get all the way down to 11 degrees this morning. Now, we'll change it over to current temperatures, and they are still cold out there. 32 in Burnett, 20s in Mason and San Saba. A little bit warmer, I'll say not as cold here in the I-35 corridor. 34 in Georgetown and 36 degrees in San Marcos. We'll step outside over Lake Travis. This is a live shot from our Oasis camera. Turning into a beautiful day, but these cold temperatures are the main story. Again, 37 right here in town. We'll keep around this mix of clouds and sun, partly cloudy skies through the day, but high temperatures don't look for them to get much warmer than 43 degrees. Now, let's talk about the storm that is on its way tonight. For that, we're going to go to the water vapor and radar imagery. Now, this shows, again, the radar picture, of course, but then also the amount of moisture in the atmosphere as opposed to just the cloud cover. So two things I want you to watch as I put this into motion. First of all, big area of moisture right here, this bright white spot. Second thing, a nice spin in the clouds over the desert southwest. So notice, first of all, that area of moisture heading towards Texas. And second of all, there's that nice spin in the clouds over the desert southwest. This is that low pressure system that's heading right towards us. And these two things will combine over our area late tonight into tomorrow morning to potentially give us another headache in terms of winter weather. Now, for this, let's see how it plays out on our high resolution radar forecast. Now, I've removed all the clouds so we can just focus on the precipitation. We're getting started here at 9 o'clock tonight. As we go through the late evening hours, notice a little bit of rainfall picking up from the south by 2 a.m. or so. Some of that mixing in with some sleet, freezing rain, especially out there in the hill country. Now, things are supposed to pick up a bit as we get towards 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Here we are at 4:30. Notice some of those rain showers turning into wintry weather here along I-35. Looks like the heaviest of the precipitation will likely be in our southern and our eastern counties. You notice as we go through 5, 6, 7 o'clock, a little bit of wintry weather still possible here along I-35, but largely things should be wrapping up by or just after the morning rush hour. Now, that's one model. Let's take a quick look at another model. This is our other in-house model. We're going to start this one off at 9 o'clock tonight as well, and I'll put it into motion during the overnight hours. Notice a largely similar picture. Most of the precipitation in the southern counties, but some of it could be a little bit heavier than what we've seen with previous winter weather events. So, seeing this, the National Weather Service has just about everybody in some type of winter weather advisory. First of all, these pink counties here, including Austin, that is a winter storm warning for the possibility of up to a 1/10 of an inch of ice. Remember that last icing that caused so many headaches? That was only half of that amount. So now we're talking about a 1/10 of an inch, which could cause some major problems. The rest of the folks here in that yellow shading, that is a winter weather advisory. And a quick note here, you notice that lightning strike I put in there with the sleet? We could see thunder sleet and thunder freezing rain with some of those heavier showers overnight. Don't see that very often. All right, 43 degrees this afternoon, partly cloudy. Tonight, I think down to 29 degrees here in the city, which could obviously cause some big problems on the bridges and overpasses. 50% shot of wintry weather mainly during the morning tomorrow, and after that, finally, temperatures warming back up towards 82 on Friday. Another little cold front, though, coming in just as the clocks change on Saturday night.